morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Yes. Bank holiday Monday has really thrown me off this week. It's a short week. How crazy. And also, I've done a little switcheroo with Dan. He's doing tomorrow and I'm doing today, so it has thrown me off a lot. Anyway, welcome. Thank you for joining us. You will not regret it because this show is awesome. It is honestly absolutely awesome. I just could not have swapped for a better day. It's a Moonstone launch and we have been we've been on tenterhooks for these. You're going to love them. They are fabulous. They're so easy and again, they're just tools for life that you will be getting use out of for ages, absolutely for every occasion. Okay. My name's Rebecca Monks and I am hosting today's show. I'm sorry, I wasn't really quite ready. And then I got all confused about what day it is. Lisa is producing. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning.
And I am not alone today. I'm with my crafty friend, Kat, today. Good morning.
Hiya.
Hi.
We are so excited for today.
I think that's it. I think it just must be pure excitement.
It is.
There's so much you can do with these.
No words. It's absolutely incredible.
I know. The versatility, the options that you've got with the cards, the amount of recipients, the amount of occasions that you could make with this is phenomenal. So before we dive straight in, we're going to have a look at this week's Win It Weekly. Okay, so our lovely Jess has put together this wonderful little bundle for us, all fairy themed. We can't possibly tell you why, but we've got the little book of floral fairies, the square little book. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at some of the images in here. Absolutely stunning artwork. Everyone is going to want to win this. Seriously, it's gorgeous. Absolutely phenomenal. She's my favourite. Love all of those. So you're going to win that. The Build a Fairy die. 17 dies in there. Come on. Honestly, incredible. And the Duo Design 48-page paper pad with all of those beautiful fairy-esque magical backgrounds there for you to be mixing and matching to your heart's content. So if you would like to be in with the chance of being one of our 3 lucky winners, you need to like, share and comment with your answer to the following question. What is a fairy's favourite snack? Is it A, popcorn, B, peanuts, or C, raisins? Who knows? Kat, do you know this?
I don't know. I think I could make an educated guess.
And I think I could too. But I could see it being, and the only one I said I could not see it being was the peanuts. They're too much of a pub snack for me, and I just can't see fairies being down for that.
Oh, you never know.
You never know.
Some fairies in that book look like they could be into a peanut or two.
But for sure. Only, honestly, you guys at home know, get your answers in. Lots and lots of the same. There is one that is definitely in the lead. Okay, so magical Moonstone die launch for you today. It's the stylish suits and woolly cardigans. Let's take a look. Incredible. Are we okay, Lisa?
Yeah, I forgot the mics.
Are we on?
Oh dear.
Okay, we're on. You can hear us. Brilliant. Okay, mics are back on. How fun was that, having a look at those beautiful, amazing suits cards that we've got for you? Okay, so we're kicking off with the Ultimate Collection. Why not? So here we go. This is our ultimate collection. So you get the Moonstone die set. There's 11 cutting dies in here. Absolutely phenomenal. So this is your, like I say, your tool for life here. This is all the metal for your money. So you can see everything's labelled as well. So if you keep your packaging, you know, sometimes if you put them in a folder or you're like, what is maybe this little die on its own? Keep it together, keep it in the set, all labelled up, it's perfect.
It is, because it does look a little bit crazy when you just look at it like that. You're like, what do I do? But there's full instructions inside. And
Yes, there is.
So as soon as you cut one piece,
You
it
know.
speaks for itself. It does all the hard work for you. It's fantastic.
Absolutely. So you've got your sort of base here, you've got your two kind of knitted cardigan or jumper edges, and don't forget you can play around with the orientation of that to make a sort of V-neck or a round neck maybe if you want to, or panels or something like that. Obviously this is like kind of your shirt fabric there with the pointed ends there, and you have got your collars here. So if you just wanted to, you could be making sort of like polo shirts or just shirts. You've got your two tie pieces here, so you've got your long one here and your tie knot. You've got your little breast pocket and your full size kind of pocket there as well. You've obviously got your very dapper little bow tie. Again, that could be like an Alice band bow or a girly bow. You know, there's no reason why not. And then you've got your buttons there as well. So you can really personalise your suit or jumper with all of the little matching accessories and accompaniments. And then once they're all sort of, pardon the pun, all dressed up, because you want to use a little bit of everything. They really, really come to life. They've got so much personality. As Kat said, this one is, the packaging will open out and it'll give you full instructions. Kat will show you on hers so that we don't have to open this one. But it is an amazing 2-in-1 die set. And like I say, you can use the ties on their own, the bows on their own, the pockets on their own, you know, so you can be mixing and matching and making loads and loads of cards. That's $19.99 on its own. Also part of your ultimate collection though is this amazing 48 sheet paper pad. Now this is what I'd be getting an extra of, just so it lasts a bit longer.
Getting an extra 4.
Would you?
Yeah,
a little extra 4. Why not? If you're a diamond member, it's £10.79. Like I say, get one as your ultimate collection, and then like I say, definitely be topping up on this. I'm sure you might have things in your stash already that look like fabrics, but it is so worth it to have everything all in the one place. So let's go through this. They are double-sided. You get 48 150 GSM pages, 4 each of 12 designs, 6 stylish suits, 6 woolly cardigans, and 12 sort of shirt patterns in here. So let's go, but obviously you can mix and match them. So we've got the gorgeous little sort of polka dots there. And then we have the check on the reverse, like a really nice deep sort of vintage plaid. What else have we got? Oh, I love this one. Super, super subtle. It's got that like kind of ditzy floral in here. You're going to go through this pad and think, oh, my dad wears a shirt like that. My brother wears a shirt like that. It's so awesome. And then you've got the pinstripes on the other side. So a really nice, smart pinstripe one. And then we have, again, this really nice sort of navy kind of ditzy pattern on there as well. Again, you've got a little like flock detail on there. And then the other side is like a grey woolen. Again, you get, this is a flat piece of paper. Look, this has got that kind of herringbone texture in there. Really, really cool. And then we move on to this one. Again, this is a bit more of a casual sort of check on here. And then you've got the grey. Again, this is almost kind of linen. I can't believe how much texture we've got in this pad.
It does look like you can feel it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It is so, so good. Again, we've got the sort of purple stripes there with the very, very soft green in there. Absolutely beautiful. I'm trying to show you these as best as I absolutely can. And then you've got the purple knit on the other side. We've got a really nice sort of cream beige check on there with the brown knit pattern. So again, this is just going to be so, so great. We've got the wonderful kind of tartan fabric, absolutely awesome, with the sort of ochre mustard colour knit on that one. And then, oh, this one's very jazzy. This one's very, very cool. A really nice sort of diamond crosshatch pattern on that one in the green, with a green knit on the other side there as well. Again, so much texture and life in here. I think we all know someone who loves shirts like this.
Yeah, absolutely.
A little bit of flower power, flouncy number.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. Love, love, love that. Again, you could just be using these as standard backgrounds for your cards. I'd put that on a women's card as well,
Definitely.
for sure.
It gives me cowboy vibes as well, that kind of like bandana look and stuff as well.
Absolutely. And then we have a kind of black fabric on the reverse. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, the grey paisley, absolutely delightful, so, so good. and then we've got a sort of grey fine knit on the other side. Oh, I love this one. Little bit of pink and green there. What a combo. Absolutely gorgeous. I think this might be, oh no, our second to last one. And then again, the knit. Look how much texture there is in there. You've got kind of those pills and bobbles for a really realistic look. Then we've got the sort of denim linen on there as well. Absolutely amazing. And then we've got the sort of mid blue knit on there to finish. So absolutely wonderful paper pad there. You can buy it separately, but it is in the ultimate collection. I'd definitely be buying both. It's £24.98, so you're saving £7 before you've even signed in. £23.73 just for signing in as a club member, or £22.48 if you are a diamond member with us. Let's have a look at the boards to see all of those dies that you are getting. Like I said, there's a lot of metal for your money in here. So this one will cut out with your base, as you can see, and then you just simply fold those over. We've dressed that with the little bow tie. This is the cardigan one with those really nice textured edges. Again, you can have a little bit of fun and play around with that one. And then we've got our shirt collars, our tie, our pocket and sort of pocket square section, and our 3 little buttons as well. Super cute, so easy, and like I say, the amount of cards that you can be making is awesome. Love this design. I'm hoping there's a name on this one. Oh, there's not. Oh well, whoever made it is absolutely awesome, because we've got the card and they've made a little wallet to go through it. I know Kat's showing us how to do something similar today.
I'm going to do that for my first demo, yeah.
Absolutely awesome. And we've got the cardigan there teamed. Oh, isn't that combo delightful? Any combo works so well, but some are just absolutely amazing. We've got this one by our lovely Lisa. Again, you could be making gatefold cards with this. It works so well for a gatefold, doesn't it?
So fun. It's
just made for it. And then we've got the shirt once you open it up. Absolutely awesome. Again, embellished to perfection. We've got a little stripy number, so don't be afraid to do patches and stripes and argyle if you want to. You can really have some really good fun with this one. We've got this one as well with our inks as well. Don't forget it is a matte one, so if you want to stamp it or ink it or do some funky colours, you absolutely can do. I did this one, a little bit of inspiration from Hogwarts as well. We had a really awesome set of 4 as well. I'm hoping that's in there. But we've got a little magic robe there. Love this one as well. We've turned that into a little t-shirt with some sleeves. Kat, you've done that one.
I did.
Absolutely awesome. Love that. And then we've got some more sort of girly ones here as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Rocking the pink there. And then we've got this one, another girly one with the cardigan. Absolutely gorgeous. We've got so many samples to show you. Everybody had such fun. And again, maybe you're taking some, maybe you're like, oh, I'm going to use that combo. I'm going to use this one. Again, we've got that linen with that pop of purple. I love that we've used the breast pocket as a type in here. We've made our own little pocket squares. And again, you could be adding like a buttonhole for a wedding or something like that.
They're going to be fabulous for invitations, aren't they?
Wouldn't they just? Absolutely. And then again, we've got the really smart pinstripe suit there with the bow tie. And again, I love that we've done these little pieces on the collar to really make that stand out. But we're going to see these in action, aren't we, Kat?
Yes, we are. Let's have a play around. I am just in love with these. There is so many fun things you can do. I was like, can we have like an extra 3 hours today so I can do my 20 ideas that I've got? But unfortunately not.
Oh, I know.
So I'm going to try and make like a pocket design like the one that we saw there. So I'm starting with a piece of Matastic A4 in the pigeon blue, which I think is one of my favourite colours. And I'm going to cut this down. So we're going to stick to kind of the size that was designed to work with this die set. But as you've seen, you can stretch it. You can put it on bigger cards. But a 6x4 has been what's really popular. So I'm going to take this to 7 inches tall. So I've got enough to give myself like a little flap at the bottom. Now I'm going to come to 4 1/4 for the width. So I've got room to put my 4-inch card inside. So I'm going to come to 4 1/4, and then I'm going to come an inch for either side, either way. So we're going to take that to 6 1/4. Think that's right, yeah. And then I'm just, it looks really narrow, but we'll see. My brain's playing up very early today.
We've got plenty of cardstock.
So the first thing I'm going to do, let's score that inch at the bottom. Now I'm going to come the 1 notch under my inch again, just so I've got that extra little bit of room, because it doesn't really matter what size my tab is at the bottom. And then I'm just going to score 1 inch on each side. And this is just going to help us make a little label, like a little pocket for our card to sit in when we're done.
Such a good idea.
It's so simple. So we're just going to cut away these little squares at the bottom. Technically rectangles, I think, because one's slightly shorter than the other.
Awesome.
And then I'm just going to bring this up, and I just want to secure that under the bottom of this tab here. There's lots of different ways you can make little pockets like this. This is just what I find easiest for a card like this. But
yeah,
like I said, things like this are absolutely great for your like invitations and things like that.
Absolutely.
If you're doing that kind of style.
Invitations, don't forget about like gift cards and tickets and things, all those fiddly little presents that, you know, and people, you know, gift cards and experience about all those kind, they do cost good money, and I just don't like giving them as like a printout or a loose little thing. You've got to dress them up, and
definitely,
you know, it's a bit like any present. There's no way you wouldn't wrap it up and put a nice tag. I think things like that need to be treated the same, don't they?
Definitely. So I'm just using my high tack tape.
Awesome.
Just so we know that is going to stay in place when we've got that in. That is going to be the base for our little wallet. We're going to prettify that up with our details going on the front. So we can pop that to one side, and we can delve into our beautiful papers that have got so many uses outside of this set as well. Like I said, I would definitely get one to work with your dies, and one just for having in your crafty stash, because it's going to be so useful.
Absolutely.
So the first thing I'm going to do is the jacket. So we're going with this beautiful blue pinstripe here.
I love this one.
And I'm going to cut this down to our 4 inches. I'm going to do a little bit extra again, because I can always trim off the sides if need be. So I'm going to do a little bit over the 4 and a little bit over the 6, and then I can make it fit exactly. Rather go a little bit big than a little bit
too short.
Too short.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So let's pull out our die set here, and the first thing you want to use is your base, which is the centre middle piece here. And this is going to cut in your two like kind of collar pieces, and it's going to score where you need it to score. Now there's lots of different ways you can use this. But if you open it up, you'll see here, you've got 2 sets of instructions. You've got one for like doing a cardigan and one for doing a suit, all with your photo. So super handy. I'm going to take this up to the top. We're going to line it quite close to the top of the card and all the way down.
Emma Pierce says, have I missed a new cutting board launch? This is the mat that Kat is crafting on today is our brand new glass cutting mat. It is fabulous. We did show it off a little bit yesterday with our Midnight Stamps launch. It did only launch yesterday, so don't worry. It is still available. But yes, it is our wonderful new glass mat, the latest addition to our Premier Craft tools.
So we are going to pop this through the die cut machine. Try and get these as straight as possible to make my life a little bit easier. And we'll run that through.
We're going in.
So this die will then cut this into 2 pieces for you. If you take this off, and it's going to put all the markings in for those like suit jacket or collar edges for you there. Just careful with this low tack tape.
I know it does give it a really firm grip when it goes through that Gemini machine.
I don't want to damage my papers. I think we're going to be okay. Just getting the edge of it. Now, with this collar, if you were using a paper that was the same colour each side, you could just fold your like kind of collars back. You could just fold them back if you want with this paper and have like a really cool different collar design.
Oh yeah, that'd be quirky.
But if you want to use the same piece, you don't have to cut it again. That's just a little bit longer because I've cut it thingy. We'll just trim these bits up here. You'll see that the cutout, so you could just fold them back if you wanted that kind of quirky collar design, which would look really cool.
Yeah, it does look
But
quite
if you
cool.
want the matching one, all you need to do is just trim the edges and then swap the collars over.
Yeah, swap your
either
left
side,
and right.
And
Yeah.
it works perfectly. So, like I said, for a little bit of metal, it's so cleverly designed.
So clever.
The amount of things it can do. So we're just going to snip that away. And then, like I said, if you just then switch them over. So if you wanted, you've just got a vest front there. You could take your collars away completely. But we are going to pop these back on. I think we'll use a bit of foam pad just to
lift them.
Yeah, just to give them a little lift.
Awesome.
And I'm just, again, lining them back up with the edge there. So simple to do.
Yeah, so nice.
Like I said, I have gone a little bit layer-tastic with this design here, but I just want to show off all the really fun things you can do with this.
Absolutely. Yeah, get all of those techniques in.
So we are going to pop that down on there. So that is the base for our jacket. We're going to pop that to one side a moment.
Beautiful.
And then I have gone in and I've taken some of the like red woolly jumper because I'm going to have a jumper and then the shirt coming through underneath. So you can really layer this up. So for this one, I'm just going to trim this down. I think I've cut it exactly to 6x4. I think I can afford just to cut a little bit off each side because most of it's going to be covered by the jacket.
Yeah.
She says, I was going to do that so I could find my centre point. So let me make sure I've got a nice even measurement. We'll go to 3.5 there. And then I'm just going to cut in a bit of a, what's the word? I'm going to cut it down a bit. My brain, I'm having one of those days. It's something in the room, isn't it?
As well.
Yeah, I'm going to trim the length and then cut a bit of a V-neck. So I'm still going to have parts of like the jumper showing through. So I've done something wrong. No, I've not.
Yeah, because you're going to have your shirt over that.
Yeah, but shouldn't that come further up? It doesn't matter. I'll make it work one way or another. No, it doesn't matter, does it? Because my suit's going to be closed. So I'm just going to cut a V into the top here. You could measure it out, but because I'm going to cover it with the edges that we've got in the thing. See, that's right, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there we go. So
if you want a round neck as well, if you've got some circle dies, you can just place that over the top as well.
Yeah.
That is another option. Hopefully that does help.
Right, it's keeping all my pieces in place so I don't lose everything. So I've got a little bit more of the red paper. I'm burying. And I'm going to take the strip dies here. Now, I might be able to do this out of one piece. I think I can. So these would make the perfect edge for the, like, your cardigans and jackets. I'm going to show you that in another demo later. But they also give you that really cool kind of edge that you can chop down for things like cuffs and
your
necklines and things.
Yeah.
And I am going to use this again. I'm just going to take a little bit of the stickiness off so I'm not in the same situation
Absolutely.
as before. We'll pop that on there.
lots and lots of chat about the glass mat. I'm sure the team have popped the link on there. But there is a lot of chat. Everyone's very, very excited. Myra Langdon, I love this comment. She says, it's in my wish book. I feel like we've progressed from a list to a full-on book. I feel like that is a bit of me, that.
So let's run that through there. So this will cut this strip edge for you perfectly. Let me just pop that out. And as always, you've got those really well designed kind of pokey holes so you can get them out perfect. And then again, I'm going to make such a mess today. And I'm not even sorry.
Oh no, don't worry.
I'm just going to use a little bit of our dotty roller there. And I can just line this up just to give me that edge of
that
my
looks
jumper.
so good.
And it probably doesn't show up that well on camera, but in life when you're gifting this, it's going to make it so...
Just more realistic.
Yeah, absolutely.
More textured.
Give you that finish there. Just cut that down. So that's the next layer of our jumper. Just sitting up a little bit proud there. Just let me give it a little bit of tape runner.
Awesome.
And there we go. Trim that down. I've not quite hit that line perfectly. So that's our next layer. So for my final layer, I want to do my shirt. So I'm going in with that beautiful blue linen. And this, I'm going to be really naughty again and give you a sneak peek of something else that's coming up in the show. So a few launches ago, I think it was with our Spring Cuties, we brought to you the ladies stamps.
Yep.
With all the variations of mums and nans and female ones you could wish for. And of course with this collection we had to bring you a guy's version. So I am going to take I've lost it, Pops, because my dad's a Pops to my kids.
That's so nice.
And it's one of those things we've really struggled over the years to find things with Pops on. So this has really spoke to me.
Yeah.
So we're going to take Pops and we're just going to add a little bit more texture. So this is beautiful as it is, but to really personalise it, I'm just going to kind of do a stripe design all over just to really add that detail in. And this is the Memento London Fog.
Oh, cute.
And it goes on quite vibrant, but you'll see in the one that I've pre-done that it does dry down and go a lot more subtle. And I'm just going roughly over a 4-inch stretch. We're just going to create a line design all the way across. And then slightly put it off centre for your next line. And you can see how quick this comes together.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, don't forget you can use all of your stamps and inks on these. They're completely matte finish, uncoated, perfect for stamping.
And you are going to do that all the way across. And when you're done, you should end up with something that looks like this. So it's just about adding that extra texture in there, just doing something a little bit different. So again, we're just going to cut this down just to a smidgen under the 4, and then the 6, and then this little bit that I've got left over I'm going to use for my little collar pieces.
Cute.
So we're going to pop them on there, and I'm going to try and layer up some other bits of die cutting while I'm doing now, so I'm not going back and forth 100 times. Let's take a little bit of fuzz off that. So I'm going to pop these on here, and then I'm going to take that lovely tartan for our little dicky bow.
Oh, how cute.
Just cut a piece off there. And pop that on. I don't think it really matters which way around it goes. And then I'm going to take a scrap of that dark blue and we're going to use that. You've even got 3 little buttons on here, which I will probably lose in the course of doing this demonstration, but...
I know, they are, yeah. Fiddly, put them back on the packaging as soon as you've used them.
Yeah, absolutely. So pop them on there and hopefully I will get these through. I'm going to cut these down and see if I can get them all through that little machine.
Yeah.
Just to make my life a little bit easier today. Pop them on there. Bring in the mini. Let's see if I can sit all these in here. Get it all done in one go.
Oh, Janberry has just ordered the new glass mat and this die bundle. What an absolute treat, Jan. Love, love, love that.
Take that through and come back. Just, not quite sure it's caught the bottom of those buttons there, but we'll bring this back. And let's see if we can start layering up. So I've just a 6x4 inch card and we'll start making the layers of this. So let's get my construction glue. I'm going to pop this down on here. So this is going to be the base of our shirt.
Nice.
So we can pop that on there. Then you take out your collar pieces. Again, I'm going to add a little bit of foam pad to the back of these. If I can find where I've buried them in my mess. And again, you don't need to use the foam pads, but I just think it really helps with that definition, especially when you've things like bow ties and ties sitting under them.
Oh yeah, definitely. Kim is joining us a little bit late this morning. Do not worry, Kim. You have landed just in time for this incredible end of the first demo. Arrived home late last night from Lanzarote to a freezing, miserable Belfast. That is sad. I hope it was nice in Lanza for you. I'm going in May and I'm very excited. Let me know what the weather was like and all your plans.
And there's a few different ways you can pop your collars down depending on the look that you want.
Yeah.
It's completely up to you. They can come in or go down, but I'm going to stick them out that direction just because I've got the bow tie going underneath.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Pop that down and under. Don't know. Pop it so that bit sits down and that comes up like that. And then my trickiest bit is my little buttons. Let's see if I can get these on without losing any.
Yeah, these are so dinky, but they are very cute, and they are, to be fair, they are the kind of perfect size. You can obviously use real buttons. Or...
Yeah, which I'm going to do later on in another demonstration, but there's, if you've not got any, this is what these are perfect for.
Absolutely.
So I've lost that on my tape roller. It's one way to do
stuck.
it. Yeah.
Oh, they look just so perfect on there.
Maybe a little bit of like white glue would be the perfect choice for these, but we're going with what I've got to hand at the moment. Try and get them straight. I'm not going to promise. I don't know if I've got any glue. Come here.
Is it being naughty, your button?
It's just getting my adhesive on.
Oh, glue stick, great choice.
Let's get that on there, because we know if there's any colour coming over the edge, it will dry clear. That's better. I can take that to the glue, just wipe it over, pop it down. Maybe not my most even placement of the day, but it'll do.
I think that's
so. That's
going
to be the base of my card that's going to sit inside my wallet. So I'm just going to piece these up together now. So we know we want these two to sit together flush at the front.
Yeah.
So if I just go back in and take these together, then I know I've got them to the right,
Yeah.
the right size, because I've cut that bit down a bit at the back. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit of that tape. Sorry, this has been a bit over the place. There's just lots and lots of elements, but I just
Oh no,
think
honestly,
it's,
not at all. We're all absolutely enthused. Do not even worry, Kat. It's fine.
So you could even cut yourself like a little bit of card if you wanted to, just to strengthen up the back of this. But
Yeah.
I think once I've got this jumper in, it'll be absolutely fine. So we're going to pop that at the back there, a little bit of construction glue
That looks
just
so
insides that we're not going to see. And pop that back on up there, and then we can take this, add that back to the front of our card.
Exciting.
Again, I'm going to use, I don't know why this isn't, let's use a little bit of tape because that's not sticking as I want it to. Again, I would recommend using red liner for this, but again, because I'm conscious of time, I'm just going to use my roller on here. So we pop this to the front. Like I said, just stick that on, and that covers all that on. I have gone ahead and pre-cut a little pocket
Awesome.
for do the pocket down here, and then I'm going to take, and I love that you've got the options for all the different ways you can do this.
I was just thinking that.
And
I was
then
like,
I've got
I was
the square
loving how this is coming together.
up there.
Yep.
And then if we take our card, pop that into the middle, and that should
Slide
complete
in. Beautiful.
our look. I'm hitting something at the bottom. It doesn't want to. Why is it not going in?
Sometimes when you first make these kind of cards, they are a little bit stiff, aren't they?
Yeah, it's just hitting that pocket at the bottom. I just need to squeeze that out, and it should go down. There we go.
There we are.
And then
Ooh.
you've got that. You've got those layers. You've got that personalisation, and then you pull it out, and you've got your card.
So
you could even decorate the back bit here as well to match, but I think it's just so cute.
Oh, definitely. That is adorable, and that is just perfect. Like you say, if you need to slide a little print out or some tickets, absolute perfect. Thank you so much
You're
for that,
welcome.
Kat. Dressed to perfection, very dapper. We love it. Myra says this beautiful pocket suit is tailor-made for everyone. Donna says she loved using real buttons on all her samples, especially if you've got lots to use up as well. Absolute perfect little button buster. Viv says love that card. Viv Williams says brilliant, cute card. Kat says Karen, thank you guys. Keep the love coming in. Fiona says such fun, love it, Kat. Okay, we're going to show you that stamp set that Kat treated us to a sneaky peek of. Here it is. This is the Dad and Grandad variation set. It's an A6 stamp, 30 stamps on here.
It's mad, isn't
This
it?
is incredible. Slide this straight into your baskets. £8 for 30 stamps. It's got that gorgeous handwritten typography there. And as Kat said, you get all of those variations. We know that families come in all shapes and sizes. So we have really tried to include everybody that we can. So you've got two, you are like a, so you can have you are like a father to me, you are like a dad to me, you are like a granddad to me. So that's perfect for anyone that's not officially a dad or granddad, but fills that role. I definitely have one of those myself. You've got for my old man. I love that. Oh, for the absolute amazing, the old man. I absolutely love that one. You've got super as well, so you can have super dad, super granddad. You've got grandfather. You've got pops in there that we saw Kat use. You've got steps, so you can have those stepfather. All of those different combinations. You've got my hero. As well, you've got world's best, so you can have that. I obviously in my era that I'm in now, there's daddy to be. Yay! How cute is that? I know there's on the female one, there's like a mum-to-be as well. So super cute for any new arrivals, any baby showers, anything like that. It is just so great. You need this in your life. You really do. Here are all of them. Excuse me, stamped out for you. Oh, you've got the in-law as well. Absolutely everything. You've got my, our, to, for, to us, to me, Pappy, Popper, absolutely everything in there. There's just, honestly, it is amazing. And like I say, it's got that super, super cute script font there. So it's so fun. Again, another fun one for the kids as well. We'll show you the female version because we have got this one. This is the Mum and Nan. This has got 33. Which is amazing. So you've got two Mama, you've got Step as well in here, super for a great Nan. You've got Mama Bear in there, that is just so cute. Again, you've got lots of different combinations for Mum because we know that, again, people do use lots of different ones. So we've got Mom for our Midlands gals and our ladies across the pond as well use Mom. We've got Mam as well. Mam, I think that's northeastern. Mummy, Ireland as well. Use Mam a lot. We've got Mama, Mummy, Mama, Granny, Grandmother, Nana, Nan. And then again, you've got all your sort of, you are like a mum to me, you are like a grandma to me as well. So that is so cute. Again, worth having them both in your stash to cover all of those family members. So they are absolutely perfect. £8 each as well. Are they on the mix and match as well? 3 for 2. Oh my gosh, I'd be getting 2 of these, both of these, and then treating myself to an extra one completely free of charge. Why not? We've then brought our duo design paper pads as well because, again, we think some of these work so well with both our dies and as backgrounds. So we've got an absolute selection of here. Again, if you know a gentleman that loves his flowery shirts, this one is perfect. Bright blooms and trailing leaves, absolutely gorgeous. Patterns in here. There's some really fun and funky retro ones, and then you've got that leafy pattern on the reverse as well. Gorgeous papers to be working with. Perfect for coming into the summer months as well. You've got that really sunshiny yellow one there, as well as like the red roses. Again, I've got that really retro ditzy style. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, they'd be working really well if you planning to use these for like cardigans or women's jumpers.
Funny you should say that.
Funny you should say that, isn't it just? So absolutely gorgeous pad. We also have the Radiant Roses and Delightful Dots. Again, those polka dots are going to work so well for shirts and blouses there because they are just really fab little fabric S patterns. And again, you can have the busy roses if you want something to mat and layer onto, or you want something a little bit busier. Such a great one to use. And again, this one is perfect too. Again, for all of your checked shirt lovers, these are gingham. Again, you can make those sort of school summer dresses as well. They're so cute, aren't they? I'm sure they'll be going into those soon here. All the little girls at the schools. And then again, you've got those, again, if you know someone that loves floral shirts, some of these patterns are great for those. Absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? Again, work so well if you're using these dyes. For the ladies in your life too, you've got some really nice ditzy ones, and then some big kind of blousey blooms there. Again, great for wallpaper backgrounds as well, new home cards, anything like that. Any 3 for 2 as well, so you can mix and match those. And then we have our colour block pads. So these are wonderful as well. We've got the silk and the matte versions. So again, you can stamp onto this, ink onto these, pop anything like that on all your mixed media, or you've got that silk for that gorgeous sort of shine on there. You can just see it even on the cover. And again, these work so great for these dies as well. Such a really handy way to keep them nice and lightweight. We've got all of these that would be working fabulous for like jumper and suit colours. Again, that navy would be a great suit. We've got a really nice in this one. We've got that tuxedo black, which is so good, for especially for dinner suits as well. They do have that little bit of shine to them. So you can definitely jump into this. We also have a few variations of these. So we've got our wonderful brights one. we've got our neutrals, and then we have our Christmas ones. They are called Christmas in name only. They work all year round. So we've got our frosted ones with all those sort of sugar plum, ice colours, and then we've got our classic ones with all those warm sort of Christmas cheer colours. But like I say, they are just simply plain block colours, so there's no reason why you can't use these all year round. And they're these are so cheap. This is what I love about colour block pads. They are so cheap, so cheap. I know cheap's not a nice word, but reasonable. They're an absolute bargain, incredible value. This is why I come to these time and time again, because they are such incredible value. Any two for £9.98. We'll show you some more cards and then we'll get straight back to Kat for another demo. These are so cute. So we've got this on a little smaller card here, just using that those buttons and the collar, the pocket there. But again, we've layered all of those gorgeous fabrics up on there. We've got this one that just, again, simple. If you're in a hurry, maybe you've got some little scrap pieces of that fabric pad left over, you can make cards like this really easy. It's obviously got our stamp on there. I think this is why you've picked these ones out, because they've got the stamp on, haven't they? Absolutely phenomenal. Of course you have. How cute is this? A little bookmark. Perfect for those handmade Father's Day presents. Absolutely gorgeous. Donna has made that one for us, and so easy with that tag punch. We've got another phenomenal combination. I love the brown knit with that shirt, is awesome. We've got a little pocket square poking out of there. Absolutely gorgeous. We've got this one. This one kind of reminds me of like golf clothes.
Definitely. Yeah.
So in that bright colour and that argyle check. So fun. This is another one of Donna's. She's put for Gramps. Love that. I love this one too. This is very fancy. This is Victoria. She's embellished it with a little pocket watch there. Again, if you've got anything like that in your stash, do make use of it to accessorise it. Maybe you've got some necklace dies or something like that. So cute. Again, fabulous little patterns in there. We've got a bit of embossing on there. And then again, we've got this one as well. Again, another delightful combination. That floral shirt there in those deep tones with that black jacket there. We've edged that with a marker on there and put those stamps on too, Daddy. I love the buttons in the double-breasted style. That's very fancy. So absolutely gorgeous. I cannot stop looking at those card models. They are phenomenal. Thank you to everyone that worked on those. But Kat, you're going to do another demo for us.
I am, yeah. And I thought this time it's been all about the guys. So let's bring in a ladies theme card, because we've got those beautiful duo design pads. So I have gone with that first one that Beck showed you, and I just absolutely love the colours in here. But we're really going to mess around, and we're going to do like an oval easel card at the same time, just to show how far you can take these dies. So I've just got a, this is a 7x7 card. You might be able to fit it on a 6x6. I've got our nested stitched edge oval die here.
Oh, don't forget the stitched dies are great, because they have that. It's just going to make it feel more fabricy, more realistic.
Definitely. And I've just taken that over the edge of the card, so we're still going to have that score line there, which is going to keep my front and my back together. I'm going to pop this on.
Oh, Fiona is getting so tempted to try the die after those samples. The samples do really show you what you can do, don't they?
There's so many things. Definitely, if you've not seen the Hobby Maker shows, go back and watch them, because there's even more samples down there. And some of them, we were just like...
We were in heaven looking at them, weren't we? And again, working on our own projects and pieces as well. Yeah, they were just such fun.
There's so many things you can turn them to. Like, we've seen lots of like suits and jumpers and stuff there, but the personalisation factor, you can do your doctors, you can do your policemen, you can do your high-vid vests, you can make them into jobs. There's just so many different things.
Absolutely.
So we've just run that through there, and we'll ease that out the card. And then I would take that through again on just a plain piece of white, which I've already done. I've tried to eliminate some of the die cutting on this one, because there's quite a bit to do.
Do not worry, we are here for it.
We are going to take this off here, keep that for your stamping scraps. So we've now got this oval shaped card, but I want to turn it into an easel. So it's just clamped itself together.
Going to open then.
I know. So I'm just going to fold it in half. I'm going to bring it down so the bottom of that oval there is sitting like centre with our score line. And then we can just flatten that down with my score tool that I've hid. I have had one. I know I have. Oh, I think I've put it back in the board. I was gifting it back to the craft room. And then, like I said, I've gone ahead and I have cut another one just out of plain white that we will pop on there, and that will form our easel again. So I've delved into our colour block pads, and I think this is from the pastels, and I've picked out a nice skin tone there. And I'm going to use this as my base. And we're just going to pop this over. And like I said, I have done some pre-die cutting because there's lots of cutting ovals for this one. So I've tried to cut that down. It's not 100% at the bottom, but that's going to be covered with that. And then I've gone again into the bright colour pad because I think, again, look how well they sit together.
Yes.
This is going to be like my little jersey underneath. Now, again, what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to take my same oval nesting die, but I'm going to use this to create like a scoop neck.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to sit that over the top on here.
Oh, I'm glad you've shown us
Tack
this.
this down. You can make it as deep or as plunging as you want, depending on how risque you are. And we just put that over there. Run that through again. I'm eager today because I know I've got lots to do.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Straight out that machine. Oh, that is so good. And again, like I say, it's so worth having the stitched ones in your stash because that detail that's left behind is still stitched for you.
Yeah, and it's just going to give you that lovely, neat neckline there. Yeah. So again, a little bit of my tape runner. And this is just going to make our base for us. So I'll line it up with the bottom first, and then I know I'm in place. But these bits are going to be covered by our top bit anyway, so it's not the end of the world if you don't get them exactly. So we've just got our neckline there. So this time I am going to go on to my printed paper, and we're going to create our little cardigan.
So cute.
So I am going to get some low tack tape is what I'm going to do.
Perfect.
I think there's something stuck in the brain power in this room today.
I know.
And we will die cut this again. And through one more time. And while that's going through, I'm going to come back to my die set and we're going to take out our piece here. Ready to go. We'll not move this too far away because we're going to use it again shortly. So take this out, pop that in, and then we are going to pop this over the top here to create that kind of cardigan effect down the centre.
Yep, so easy.
And I'm also, while I've got that in there, I'm going to take my edges, reuse this little bit that we've got left over.
Yep.
And cut my edges out at the same time as well. And pop these on. So just make sure, I think going in the right direction. That's how they go, isn't it? Like that.
Yeah.
Low tack tape again. Them into place, and hopefully I've got room to cut both of these at the same time. line up those sheets, run it through.
Ooh.
Take that through. And out she comes.
Perfect. We love this.
So let's peel these off here. Now this time I can kind of take those little edges away. We're not going to use them for this one. So we can just snip them out once I've got this die off. But save them for something else. They could give you a fancy collar on another one that you're making.
Definitely.
Don't discard them in full.
No, us crafters, we don't bin anything like that.
Absolutely not. And then we're going to bring this back on here.
Oh, that is looking so good.
And I think I am going to take them just a little bit off the edge and trim them down, just so I've got that like little cap in the cardigan.
Well, cardigans do tend to sit like that, unless they're buttoned up. They are quite loose usually, aren't they?
So we'll take a little bit of our tape around. And let's go here, and it's just about lining them up. You've got that fluidity because I've got a little bit of my tape on there. If I had my little eraser rubber, that would take that off perfectly. And then the same on the other side. Let's leave that little gap. Try and get that meeting just where those two corners are, about the same.
Gorgeous.
So it looks even-ish. It's got a little bit wonky, but we might be able to fix that with when we put our stripes on in a bit. And then you can just cut away the excess. So you can just see how versatile these dies are, with so many different styles and shapes you can create.
And I think because of how easy they are, they're so much fun to like make your own like little outfits and combinations.
And
it's so fun.
Going to be one of those, isn't it? The more you play with it, the more ideas you're going to have each time.
Absolutely.
So just poke this out again. And like you see, when we put these on, it just gives us that beautiful, beautiful edge.
Awesome.
Again, I think we will pull that out. Maybe do this with our foam pads just to give it a little bit of depth and dimension. I'm just going to see if I can fix my bit where I've gone a little bit wonky donkey. Yeah,
you can absolutely do that.
Yeah, I think so, because I've got a little bit of extra each side there, so I can 100% do that. So I'm going to take my strip foam pads and put them on first, and then place these on top, just so I know, she says, where I'm going. So if I just follow this down, take that to the edge. How perfect does that fit there for me?
Oh yeah, it's made for it.
And then the same on this one, up to the top. Now let's take this off, making sure I get them the right way around. And we can pop this on the bottom like this now, try and straighten it out a bit, up to the top. And again, if there's any excess, you can just trim that away. Same with this one here. Again, that's better. We've neatened that up. It's a little bit skew-iff, but
I don't really think it's noticeable. I think you're being hard on yourself.
Again, just trim off that excess. Pop that on there, so then we can come and we can add this to the top here.
So cute.
Isn't it lovely?
It's so lovely.
And then we'll finish off our base. No, do you know what I'm going to do before I do that? I'm going to add some little pearls as a little necklace.
I did notice
across.
those, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
are you giving her a necklace?
Let's do it. Let's go with this, like really, these are our tropical pearls, aren't they? Let's come across here. She deserves one, I
think so. And especially if you've, I've noticed that you've treated yourself to a brand new pack. So
they were just sat here waiting for me.
Oh, were
so
they?
It was meant to be.
Oh,
all the signs were aligned.
Yeah, they were made for it.
Come on.
Oh.
I'm going to be getting in so much trouble because these shows have been going to be a long show, but
don't worry.
See them.
I know, absolutely. And there's, like I say, there's so much you can do. Don't worry. If it makes you feel any better, I well ran over with the midnight flower stamps yesterday because again, there's just so much you can do.
So just add a little necklace there, get her on the bottom, and then we'll just layer up our bottom. Most of that's really already done. So this can be drying down.
So cute.
So let's pop her on there like that. And then I've gone and I've cut the other side of my paper. We'll get this down on the bottom.
Oh, that's such a great contrast. And it's already done for you. You don't have to think, what's going to go with it? The other side.
Perfect, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And then again, because we cut this to the score line, you're just going to have a little bit that's sat over. So just fold that back and trim that off.
Yep. There you go.
Maybe wait till it's dried down. Don't be rushing it like me. Then I've cut another little panel out of that. I've just backed it onto some card so I've got a little bit of stiffness. This is going to work as our stopper. So add a couple of little foam pads to go across there. Then I'm going to take our female sentiments. Make sure this is going in the right direction. I've cut I think this is the smallest oval you get in the set, just out of some white cardstock. And shall we go for... You are like a... No, I don't know. I've not got that much room, have I? Let's just go with grandmother. Hey?
Grandmother. Yeah, that's perfect.
It fits nice across there.
Everyone's loving the demos. They do not mind any time that we spend on demoing.
I know you guys don't mind.
Well, luckily, there's nobody in today, and what we were supposed to be working on hasn't come in from the printer, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anne-Marie's not here, Natalie's not here because she's celebrating. Dan's not here. We're fine. We're fine.
Okay then. So 3 more demos, everybody.
Absolutely. Yeah. Let's have lunch. Oh, it looks good in the green.
And we'll just take this soft tangerine just around the edges. Just to bring everything together.
Oh, that looks so good.
Pop this down. And I just love when you see this compared to even the samples and stuff that you've seen so far, just how different it is, but just using exactly the same dyes, but so different.
So different. It looks so great as a ladies card. Don't think this die set is just for male cards. They can be for everybody, absolutely everybody. And I know you're going to make a children's card next,
We
aren't
are,
you?
yes. Yeah.
What a fabulous card. Thank you so much,
You're
Kat.
welcome. Thank you.
So she is really covering everybody in our lives today, all the family. Oh, absolutely lovely. Leslie says, lovely card. Karen says, loving this make. Take whatever time you need. I love watching the demos. Debbie says, gorgeous card. Fiona says, so clever, so impressive. Carol Rooney could watch us all day. Thank you so much for that. Win It Weekly reminder. Here we go. Our lovely fairy bundle here. 3 lucky winners for this incredible prize. We want to know, what is a fairy's favourite snack? Is it A, popcorn, B, peanuts, or C, raisins? Let us know. Everyone is loving that card. There's so many comments today. Thank you so much. Jackie says this is awesome. Susan says this is beautiful. We're just going to recap, and we're going to show you some card blanks as well that really work. Oh, 10-fold card blanks, absolutely amazing. So, tentfold card blanks. Okay, here, this is what a tentfold card blank looks like. Basically, the fold is at the top instead of down the side. No different. This is Donna's. This is lovely, this card. Spoiler alert. So we've got some tentfold cards here, and they work so perfectly for layering those shirts and suits and things on top of. So we have got the Ultimate Collection. Is this back in stock? Beautiful. This is a bargain for 40 card blanks.
It is amazing, and they have been so popular.
They have. They have. There was questions when we campaigned for these.
Yeah, there were a lot of questions.
Really, do we need them tenfold? Can people not just decide themselves? No, please give us them. And then we sold them out. So thank you, guys. This keeps us... This literally confirms that we know what we're talking about. We know what you guys want at home. We got this, guys. Okay, tentfold card blanks, £13.49. Come on, for 40 card blanks. As well, the comments as well say whenever we bring card blanks to you on a show, they do not use anything else other than hunky dory because they are the best.
Yeah.
They are true to size. They are a good weight. They are perfect for posting. They are, you know, you can stamp onto these, ink onto these, colour onto these. Absolutely perfect. So we have this bundle for you. So you're going to get all of this in the bundle, aren't you? So you're going to get your A6. You're going to get your DL, those really nice slimline cards. You're going to get your 7x5s, and you're going to get your 8x6s as well. Again, a measurement that we don't see too often, so it's really nice to have. It's kind of like an A5, but with round imperial measurements. Yay. Isn't that fabulous? You are going to get envelopes as well included. But do put this in your basket. Like I say, it has sold out once, if not twice before. So I would not be hesitating, especially at that price, £12.14. Would you divide that by 40, please, Lisa, on the calculator? Because that must be an absolute... £12.14 divided by 40. 30 pence for a card blank and envelope. Stop it right now. Get them in your basket. Get them in right now. Okay. Stylish suits recap if you missed the beginning of the show. Gorgeous die set here. We are so excited to be what is in the way here? It's these. The stylish suits and woolly cardigans Moonstone launch for you. 11 cutting dies for you to be having a play with. They're all labelled. If you keep the packaging, you know what they all are. You get collars, ties, pockets, bow ties, buttons, dressing up those cards in absolute style. They work so easy. Do not be intimidated by these. You've seen how easily Kat put them together. You get full photographic and written instructions inside as well. This will just simply open out to show you that. And then you get this incredible shirts and suits, cardigans, and shirts paper pad. Got that in the right order this time. Full of all of those fabrics, textures, shirt patterns, woolly jumpers, a bit of paisley there. You've got some linen, you've got some florals, you've got checks, geometrics, knits in here. Absolutely everything you could imagine to be dressing these cards up in absolute dapper style. Gorgeous pinstripes. So many different fabric combinations, and obviously they're going to make all of your cards look really unique. If you make to sell, oh my goodness, these are going to be so eye-catching. You've got the polka dots there and absolutely everything you could need. But yeah, if you make to sell, these are going to be so eye-catching, absolutely gorgeous, and they are on that incredible bundle. £24.98 is your, I say your full price. We've still took £7 off that, the RRP. But look at the discounts that you're getting when you sign in. £23.73 or just £22.48. Carol Rooney says, beautiful pad, completely agree. And then these are the dies once they're all made up. So as you can see, you've got the gorgeous sort of suit jacket there, the woolly cardigan with those fabulous edges, and then all of your accessory pieces there as well. We'll show you a few more cards and we'll go straight back to Kat. So this is the fabulous tenfold card from Donna. Again, this is how you can use them outside of the suits and the cardigan. Just use those accessories to make some sweet and simple cards. We've got this one as well. Again, I love this combination from Lisa, using the sort of brownie grey sort of tweed herringbone pattern with the bow tie and the floral shirt. This one as well, to make that sort of half and half wedding card.
This was yours, wasn't it? I love this one.
It is mine. I know I never say with mine. I'm too embarrassed. But yeah, it's a half and half card. So I've done the suit on one side for the groom, scored that to make a nice little dinner shirt. And then this pattern is I want to say this is the stickables. Oh, I put it on. Yeah. The stickables, obviously we've embellished it with a buttonhole and some of those as well. And then we've just put that gorgeous little verse in the middle. So it is so, so great for gatefold. Again, if you were doing a Mr. and Mr. card, you could have 2 suits on there. And put it on a really large card, for example. You can just absolutely personalise that however you choose. Again, I love this one. We've done a round neck with this one using those circle dies. World's Best Dad there. Again, some great combinations. Another one of Donna's. This, again, looks very smart.
It's so elegant.
So elegant. She's used a Manly Greetings stamp with that one, as well as the dad variation. So if you've got that in your stash, you can pull that out. And then we've got this one as well that uses, like you say, 3 of those layers. So as you can see, we've got the black suit jacket, the grey jumper, and then we've added a little t-shirt underneath there as well. So such amazing examples. Viv says, what a great card, Bex. Love that. Thank you. It was so, so fun to make. But we're going to get one last demo in, aren't we, Kat?
We are. So I'm going to do something for the kids. I thought we'd do like a fun school jumper.
Nice.
So I am using the colours that we've got in the pad, but of course you could personalise this to whatever school that your kids attend. And thought, we've only got 1 term left at school now. We're going to be doing like leavers cards.
Oh yeah,
and things
course.
like that. I'm going to do a nice 6x6, but of course you could size this down if you were sending it out to classmates and stuff.
Oh, of course,
so,
yeah.
6x6 card, and we're going to start. Hopefully I'm going to get through this one a little bit quicker. I'm going to go with that beautiful like grey linen for our shirt.
Beautiful.
Pop that down.
Just thinking of school cards as well, just whilst we're on the topic. Again, our ideas are running wild for these, aren't they, Kat?
Yes.
The suit would be lovely for teacher cards.
Yes.
There's
some great graduation ones
graduation
as well,
cards.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll probably pop some more pictures on Facebook, Pinterest, etc. But yeah, absolutely perfect for that.
So I'm going to take that down, and just to give it that really kind of jumpy feel, I'm going to corner all my edges, just because I really like that kind of round effect.
Yep.
A little bit chunky. Again, you should let your glue dry down and everything first. It's just because I'm in a rush. Come on.
It's not wanting to go in.
I wanted to go in. Let's do these back ones first. So, with these side ones, these are easy because
it's when you go over the score line, isn't it? Yeah. I know, it's so hard.
Take these in. Just doing that, and then do the back ones as well. And if worse comes to worse, I can always cut that corner there. Right. Say a little prayer.
Yep, it's going in.
It's going in. Let's just... It is. It knows what I'm doing. I'm just going to fake it with the edge there. Nobody will know.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. So that is my base for my shirt. I've gone ahead and I've done my 2 little collar pieces.
Cute.
And this time, I'm going to remember... I always get this curve.
Oh, do you know, I always have to look at I'm so glad there's a photo on the packaging, because...
Is it like that?
Yeah, I think it's like this.
Yeah, so they come inwards. Hang on. Like that. Like that?
I mean, I'm not... I don't really want to turn
They're going down.
They're going down. Once you get your tie and your buttons over.
Yeah. So the edge, that's it. So the edge of that curve comes down.
Yes, that's perfect. That's how it is on there, yeah.
Yeah, so that is I should have done them a little bit wider, but never mind. So this time I'm going to go in and they should meet, shouldn't they? But when my tie's in, it doesn't matter. I'm going to use some real buttons because I think it just really gives it that fun, cute look.
Yes.
Probably don't need all them. So although I've done that, but then I'm going to cover them with my tie. Let me put my tie on first.
Let you put your tie, and then you can put your
see.
buttons around it, can't you?
So you've got your 2 pieces for your tie here. You've got your long tail bit, and then you've got your little top bit there. And again, I was amazed what people were doing with this bit. Again, giving Bex a shout out. You made this gorgeous pair of like braces, didn't you? And use that for like the buckle and stuff on the braces.
Oh, stop.
There's so many different things you can do.
Massaging my ego today. Fiona said, I love the wedding card. It's my favourite. Oh, hopefully you can recreate it if you've got a wedding to send a card for.
So I want this to be like a school tie, so I'm going to try and take it. So
that's stripy.
I've got like stripes on my tie.
Oh, going diagonal, yeah. That is a very good one for a school tie.
I've lost everything today. I'm going crazy. There it is. So I think that's about right. And then the knot, it doesn't really matter so much because obviously that would be going in different directions with everything that's going on. But we'll try and level that up. And again, I'm going to cut. I'm just going to run it through here. I'm having one of those days. I think I'm so nervous to show these off because we love them so much that it's making me panic that I'm not getting anything right.
You absolutely are. You are showing them off. You are the best person to show these off, Kat. Do not worry.
Let that go through there. Take that out. And then we should end up with our super cute little tie.
So cute. And it's got detail on it. It's got those like darts and creases in, which I just think, again, so clever of Stacey to design those in.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, you could be cutting all this out just like out of your Matastic and colouring it in yourself, either with your inks or your Halcoat markers. But because you've got all those like guidelines and stuff in there to help you with your shading and your colouring, it just makes it so much easier.
Definitely, 100%.
So, I'm going to take this. I'm going to start with this bit down first and then I can place this again above the top just to add that dimension.
That looks so cool.
So let's add a little bit of this down. In fact, it is a school tie, so should I make it quite...
Oh, a bit rebel-y.
A bit rebel-y. Should we just go a bit short and cut it down? Play around. It's just because I want to have like a little button peeking through, but I don't know whether I'm going to have room under my jumper.
I know. I think you'd get a demerit for a tie like that these days.
It's all the different fashions, isn't it, kind of thing that goes on through school. I
know. I think a lot of them now are actually clip-on ties to
thingy that. Yeah, I've seen that.
Or so that they're always they always look very neat anyway.
Yeah, and the school my boys go to, the girls' skirts have a little emblem at the bottom of... No, at the top of the skirt that has to be showing, so they can't roll it.
Oh, they can't turn it over. Up. Yeah.
They've got very clever with how they do things. So let's pop that on the top there. I'm going to pop a button or two on, even if you're not going to see them under the jumper. But
I think you need them.
Just for the fun of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's just do one. Just right underneath there.
Lots of ideas. I think this is it. I think your imagination can really run wild. Susan said if you had papers with, you could make football shirts, kids' t-shirts.
Absolutely.
Maybe you've got some like really funky like summer pattern papers with like beachy Hawaiian themed shirts. And you could do one of those little flower garlands. You know, you could honestly, you could just do so many honestly, if you need inspiration, just leaf through your wardrobe. See what's in there and think, could I do something crafty?
Definitely. So I've cut a 6x6 strip for my jumper, and I've just cut two, or I will have cut two, 2-inch by 5-inch strips, and then I've cut it out of card as well, just for a little bit of stability, so we can create some sleeves.
Gorgeous.
That is not 5. Let's cut this down again. And this time I am going to take my little corner punch, and I'm going to round off 2 of the bottom edges, and I'm going to do this before I stick it down, just in case I have the same trouble. Once bitten, twice shy.
For sure. PJs for get well soon cards.
Definitely.
So honestly, I'm writing all these ideas down.
I've gone ahead, and out of like that mustard colour, I've cut some strips of the borders again, so I'm just going to use these for the cuffs of my jumper.
Nice.
Because we do have some posh school jumpers out there these days. So I'm just going to take this down here. Roll this across.
Yeah, they do, like you say, they do look very, very smart, school kids these days.
I know. I'm still really jealous of the ones that have, like it's not America, the Australian, like the really nice tartan like dresses that they have.
Yeah, they are so cute, aren't they?
And we're just going to corner them off, and then we can pop this onto here just to give it some strength. And then we can hide our arms underneath our jumper before we stick it on. So this is going to look a little bit crazy till I put my top layer on, but you'll get where I'm going in a bit. So let's stick that on there. And then I have another arm hiding somewhere over here. So I'm going to pop these underneath. Like I said, I know it looks a bit mad, but I think I'm actually going to put it on the back because I'm scared you're going to be able to see it underneath the jumper.
Yep.
When I cut my V-neck into it. So let's just add a little bit of glue on the tops here. And I'm just going to take them to that top corner and pop them down, just sticking out the top there, just to add some sleeves.
Oh, cute.
And then if we just go in again and cut a V-neck, again, you can, by all means, I feel like I've done this too narrow now.
Yeah, you can mark it out.
But because I'm covering it up again, I'm rushing and I'm not making much sense. Pop that on there. And we're going to go over the top. I have covered my button. I'm so annoyed with myself. My V's gone completely off. I'm having one of those days, people. Let's cut this further down here.
It is this room. Do not worry, Kat. It's looking great, honestly.
That's a little bit better.
A little bit better.
A little bit better. And we'll corner off these edges before we put them back onto that card. And you can still do that even though we've cut them in. Just make sure that that top corner goes to the top of your punch. And these go in like this. And then I'm going to put these on some foam pads.
Beautiful.
Have I not got any of my thick 3 sheets of foam pads in my foam pad box. That needs to be made right.
Oh yeah, you need to top up.
I'm really annoyed about my button. I'm trying to think where else I could get it to go. I'd have to do it like a girl's cardigan, wouldn't I? And
I
then
think
you
so.
Think
you could always put them on, like, you know, to make it like an Oxford shirt, you can put them on your collars as well.
Yes. So we're going to pop that back over the top there, and then I'm going to go in with this border strip again, and hopefully I can have some success making it look a bit more even. let's see where I can take this. Again, take that off the top.
Carol Rooney says, do not worry about it being a bit wonky, Kat. It is a school jumper.
Yeah,
it probably
exactly.
would look like that anyway. It wouldn't be straight.
Definitely.
Do
My
your
kids
boys
are
look a
gonna...
bit dishevelled when they come home?
Oh, I wonder what happens to them. I'm like, this is not how you left school. How you left this morning. So we put that across there, and then I've gone ahead, I've made a little pocket.
Oh, how cute.
Because the one on the thing's a little bit small for this one here. I'm going to do a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit. But Lisa is absolutely fuming at me.
She's not.
I
She's
am gonna
fine.
do
She's enjoying the demo. Do not worry. No one's fuming.
I'm just going to take a little bit of our alphabet dies. I'm going to do AB as if it was a school emblem.
Oh, so cute. Absolutely. Yeah, and you could 100% personalise this. If you've got this alphabet stamp in your stash, you could put Leavers 2024 or, you know, the first day of school 2024. Such a great one. Fiona says, we really like seeing things go wonky at times. It makes me feel better when I mess up yet again and love watching you fix it and get the card out looking fab. Brings hope to us learners. Thank you.
So I've just used my VersaFine for this because it's nice and black. I am going to do it in the gold, but it just helps me see exactly where it is. So I'm just going to pop this on here. Oh no, I think that's the platinum element I've got there. It doesn't really matter. Take that off. Just using my scrap as my little carrier for that embossing powder there.
So cute.
Heat tool, give it a couple of seconds to warm up. Turn this on. Wow, look at that.
Ooh.
And like I said, you could even print out little versions of the badges and things like that. There's so many fun things you could do to personalise it.
Absolutely. Our little stars.
Pop it on. Down there.
We've got
go.
oh, that's awesome.
A little school jumper.
Look at that with the little sleeves. It's so cute. An absolutely amazing card. Thank you so much, Kat. And I would definitely be recreating this at home. Don't forget that pad has loads of designs, so you could be easily recreating all of your school shirts and school jumpers, whatever colour they wear. Absolutely magic. Love this cat. Wouldn't be shirty getting this card. It's so classy, says Myra. Great card, says Karen. Claire says, another fab card, Kat. Thank you so much. It is officially time to wrap up the show. We have been a little bit naughty, but I think you'll all agree it was 100% worth it for those amazing demos and the best Moonstone die launch ever. Until the next best Moonstone die launch ever anyway.
This is going to take some beating.
It is. I think it's pretty up there. TV schedule. Anne-Marie is back with us. She will be on Hobby Maker tomorrow. She's got shows at 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. for our brand new Press Petals collection. And at 3 p.m. she's got an epic little book show, so do not miss that. Next up on Hunky Dory TV, Dan and Natalie will be here bright and early tomorrow morning with our brand new free club gift. Be sure to join us for a fairly magical show. See what we did there? Wink, wink. Okay, do not miss that tomorrow. And like I say, all of Anne-Marie's shows as well. It's going to be another crafty filled day. Thank you so much for joining us today and have a lovely rest of your Wednesday.